fact that you did that, it just shows that you want to challenge yourself. And what do I write on the board, bro? Challenge yourself.
Yes.
Challenge yourself. If you feel like you're already getting this tattoo game kind of like consistently like unchallenged, that's because you're not trying harder to push yourselves. And I really believe as artists, we make it look easy, but at the same time, sometimes we get into a routine, right? And we're like, we've done that rose. We've done that San Juda, you know.
Yeah.
We've done that tiger. We've done the lion. Tony did like 3 lions this week, bro.
Yeah,
you know?
I saw that.
And so we do that. It becomes like a just repetitive thing. But I think the challenge is being aware of that. Wait a minute. This is my 3rd rose in 2 weeks. How can I make it like different?
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, this is not Joe Shade, it's Ricky Tat, and this is the IQ Project Podcast, guys. And today I got 2 other hosts with me that are joining me. Joe Shade is out on business, you know, he's doing his thing. But to the right of me, to the left of you, is right here the homie Romeo Shades.
What's up?
Artist at INKCON. And to the left, we got compadre Papi, also known as Papi, Brian Rio. What's up, dog?
What's up?
Thanks for joining me, guys.
No problem.
Appreciate that, you know.
Thank you.
Joe Shade had a bounce, so I was like, but now we're here, man. Let's do a good podcast, guys. Today we have an interesting podcast. We're gonna get in deep. You know, we're gonna talk about the struggle of being a tattoo artist. We all know it's a struggle. We're gonna get these guys' opinion. They're gonna tell us some stories. They're gonna tell us their struggles. We're gonna get in deep with them. I might pry a little bit. Stay tuned. It's gonna be interesting. We got a little Spanish mix here too with the peruano. Saludos, compadre.
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Hi. Hello, everyone. I try to speak more English, so I'm learning. The guys, he teach me a lot. But sometimes I'll mix it with the Spanish because I'm always speak Spanish. So I hope you'll enjoy this video and let's do it.
Yeah. So, what about you? Can you speak in Spanish?
No, I can't.
So he can't speak in Spanish. He can't speak in English. We'll mix it up. I think I speak Cholo-ish. So we'll figure it out. You know what I mean? But cool, man. How was you guys this week, dude? Let's talk about the convention because we had a prior podcast with my son in it. And we talked a little bit of it, but I want to get the artist's point of view. Yours, it was your first hot dog.
It was my first time, like
working,
actually.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, working there. Yeah.
It was your second
convention.
Being involved in there, right? You did it with Josh in Philadelphia?
Yeah.
And this was your
my second one.
Second one working?
Working.
Oh, and how many have you been involved?
I went to San Francisco with Roman, so now it's my second one. But I feel like this one is the more important convention I have, and I planning what I want to do. And I a little bit nervous. I feel the pressure too. But I'm enjoy everything. So that's amazing. How to explain? Like it's amazing a convention with you guys because I feel like now, like in this convention, I feel like we are together and going to killing this. You know, like that I feel.
Like you felt involved in it, and you felt like you belonged in it.
Yeah, and I feel, and I be more in my paper, like more an artist.
More in the artist.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a badass convention. Shout out to Elvis, Joey, the whole team at Trusted, Fred Negretti, Corey Miller, and the whole team of them. And thank you guys for the invite. We were actually the first booth as you made a right into the convention. So they gave us like a proper place, huh?
Yeah.
At first I was like, what the hell, man? I want to be next to the stage and whatever. But I mean, it ended up being a good spot because like
there's so much traffic.
So much traffic.
Yeah,
there.
because you saw the liquor thing there.
Oh, yeah, the bartender.
Yeah,
bartender. Shout out to the bartender.
It's a lot of people.
You know,
it's
thanks for the hookup. No, I'm just kidding. Hooked up my apprentice really good.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I have some shaky footage, Meg. But anyways, I don't want to talk about that.
No, but I would say Meg did a good job, bro. Like, shout out to you because
Megan, our apprentice, Aspen Tree.
And then remember, I'm not sure if I have the video. I think so. She's like over here mixing drinks. She's like, we already.
Oh my God.
I think I might. Yeah, I gotta look for it.
We're gonna give it to the compa over here, Anchor Minds. Shout out to Anchor Minds for setting up the stage today for us, bro. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
But remember to give you this because we just go like this and nothing happens. I think it's like our thing, you know? Yeah, dude. She was definitely mixing some drinks for us. Everybody there was drinking.
Yeah.
Everybody was drinking. It was, I learned a lot from that, man. This was my second one. I did Golden State 2 years ago, right before COVID. And this one, I was like, I'm going to go in, man. I'm going to do a big piece. I'm going to try to go for an award. And you know what I learned? I learned something very, very crazy, important lesson, like respect the time in the convention.
Yeah.
I went in there thinking, I can get the stencil done there, you know.
I told you.
And I can just put it on and I'll just tattoo fast and I'll just get in 2 days, I can do a big piece.
We can do it, yeah.
Bro, the first 3 hours was a headache. I was having a headache. I think I was just dehydrated. I was just full of excitement. And then my client, shout out to Jared for going over there with me, and he had a good time, but it was his first convention, so he wanted to experience being out there, so he wanted to walk a lot. And I was like, bro, let's get this done. And then I was like, what the hell? I'm like, you know what, dude? Forget that whole stress part. Let's just enjoy it. So I just took a deep breath, drank a shot, you know?
And just tattooed and had fun.
And said, hey, take a break. Let's go walk around. Let's check out the booths. His lady came later and he wanted to walk around. I said, go take an hour, bro. You know?
This is the best option.
So sometimes, you know, you learn a lot from those experiences, right? I mean, that's what I learned. Just have fun at it. But if you're really going to go serious at something for an award, because it does take a lot of time, I think, you either start it from the beginning and focus and then don't really party it up. Just focus, you know what I'm saying? Because all those little distractions can cause you not to perform at 100, right?
Or also like a tip, shout out to Alexis. I can't pronounce his last name. Vitart?
Alexis Vatetti?
Vatetti, there you go, yeah. He came over to the booth because he was checking out the armpit piece, and he just said, like, future reference, you know, have your client maybe pull up 2 weeks prior to the convention and outline it with like a 1 drop or 2 drop, whatever. And then once he's there, you don't have to worry about the stencil and you just have fun and tattoo.
That's a really good point.
That happened to me in the first day of the convention. Remember I told you about the piece I want to do, like the Godfather? Yeah. Godfather and that lettering. Yeah. And I told you, like, in the morning, I come here at the morning and say, I want to prepare my stencil. I want to put here. And then you and Josh told me, no, let's go there. And then, no, but I don't have time. No, over there is like a printer. And then I know printer this, I mean, sorry, but that time is a lot of people there when I get it. And this sucks time because I don't know what happened in the printer. We can do fix fast. But when I put my stencil, I'm gonna start like 3, 4 in the noon, and then the category for present, you know, like you show your work, it's like at 7. I don't have time.
No, you don't have time.
I stress out.
Yeah, and then it doesn't become fun, huh?
Yeah.
Another tip I heard is like just bloodline it like a week prior or 2 weeks. Bloodline the actual tattoo, and then bring your client and just start tattooing it, and then that can be for the best of the day. I'm like, that's kind of cheating, but you know what? Who cares? And at the end of the day, nobody's going to be like, bro, did you outline that? Bro, did you start it yesterday? Like, you know, people are just there for fun. And I think we take it sometimes too serious, right? It's supposed to be a convention. It's supposed to be fun. I learned that. It was a big lesson for me. So on the next one, I'm going to have fun.
Yeah, you know? That's why that's why I scheduled myself to like not work the Friday. That way I could like walk around, mingle and stuff. And then Saturday, Sunday was my work.
Yeah, same with me. I walked around all Friday. My legs hurt, bro. I was walking around especially because we're in the front, so the back of our booth was facing the stage, so we couldn't see anything, right? It was just a wall. That's the only part I didn't like, but whatever, right? And so I felt like I wanted to be more involved. I wanted to go see people, so I had to walk, and I don't like to walk that much, so my legs were hurting, you know?
And there's a lot of people getting distracted too, like coming to you, you know, like you need to be nice. You need to be enjoyed too with your artists coming. You know, you can put focus there.
Yeah, a lot of people were walking up to our booth. We actually removed the tables. What do you guys think about that?
I think maybe the middle table would have made it more inviting.
If we just took that one out?
Yeah.
So just have like
open.
Just clearly open all the way.
Yeah.
Because people can go around you.
I don't know. Did you notice that, Meg? Man, we should have got a mic for her.
No, she's gonna be on a podcast later.
Okay,
Don't worry about it. That's just kidding. I'm messing with you. Make it talk, guys. We ready for a 3-hour podcast.
Just 3 hours.
No, but we could ask you. I mean, what you think
Yeah, it's good.
about the setup?
But do you think having the middle table look best or without it?
I think I would have to like think about that a little bit more because it was nice to have a middle table to at least ground where like our like setup started and ended per se. But and it gave us a chance to like have a place where we can talk to people walking by.
Yeah.
But
So she says she'll think about it.
Yeah.
Hey, this is not your podcast. It's ours.
Basically.
I like to toy with her. She's our apprentice. She's gonna get it from me. All right. Fuck that. They ain't gonna have it that easy. Apprentices at INKCON have it kind of easy, but not really. Anyways, we're diverging to a different topic. No, but I think looking back, I think it was cool that we opened it up, but people were still hesitant. You notice they would walk up and they would kind of like stand up and just
Do the
like,
whole.
this. I'm like, come in. I think we just need to be a better, right?
Yeah,
I think we just need to be better
that.
communicators to break the ice and be like, yo, you're welcome to come and check it out.
And you need to tell him.
Our apprentice could be like, you're welcome to go in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, invite
Kind
them.
of invite them in. What else can we do, right? Because even us as artists, we're hesitant to go to an artist's station. Even they have their tables there, and there's a little hole in between or a gap. But I was hesitant to go into some of them. You know
Really?
what I mean?
I was hearing you in the back of my head when I was like, when I would think of getting nervous, I would hear you just saying like, fuck that. And that's what a convention's for. You're supposed to like, talk and get to know people.
Yes.
And, so when I would go to a booth, I'd say, what's up? And then I'd walk in.
I'll be honest, bro. We walked in on Friday, me and you.
Oh,
you
yeah.
did a better job than me, bro. Like you were breaking up the ice. I was a little too nervous. I think I got caught up in my own hype of that. You know what I'm saying? But when we were walking around checking it out, you were like eager to talk to people. Right. You did a really good job, and maybe it was my own voice. And where was my voice during that day? But I got a little nervous because it's been a while. Yeah, But we have to do that, dude. Like we have to try. And I don't know. I didn't get anybody that. Well, maybe I got a one bad vibe, like yo, leave me alone, kind of thing. But it's probably because like I don't know that person. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And maybe on the next convention, once you see those persons again, they're gonna remember you, and you'll be more welcome then. So it doesn't just happen overnight, right?
Are you more content? Like continue with this?
Continually doing it? Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like this convention motivate me.
Yeah.
A lot. Yeah.
Let's talk about that because that's a good topic to talk about, motivation.
Yeah. Motivation a lot.
In what way?
In all the ways, because remember I was doing a piece like when I'm the last day of the convention. Yeah, I stay all fucking night. Like even like I saw my size and I don't see any tooth, nothing. Yeah,
we're gonna give that clip to Carlos too. That because I like that clip, bro. It showed like dedication
and empty. And everyone's come to me like all the artists with. Packing everything left to the convention. Yeah. All the artists come and see the tattoo and say, hey, bro, killing it, don't stop. Just keep doing. And I meet a lot of people like that, just walking around and watch me and say like, and I swear, I'm fucking tired. I feel depression. I feel like, see, everyone's not in the, around me working, just 3 people. And then I feel like I need to stop this and I continue in the shop. Fuck it, I will continue in the shop. But you know what? People come and see me tattooing. They
keep pushing.
No, I need to do this. That's why I'm here. I need to finish. No matter what, everything is done. I need to finish. I need to show this piece. And I did it. I finished it.
And that's extra push.
And that's a good lesson right there. You put yourself in an uncomfortable position. Like mostly everybody quit around 7, 8, packing it up, calling it a day. You decided to just keep going. And the pressures of you saying, man, I could just finish this at the shop. Why do I have to do this right now? Yes. I'm not getting an award. I'm not,
and I have
there's not a lot of people to be. You have set up. You're fighting your own battle to stay there. And that is a good lesson because it forces you to work on your patience, right?
Yes.
Because you have to be focused. You're still tattooing. You were tattooing your cousin, right?
My cousin.
Your cousin.
Yeah, my cousin.
And so that was bro, respect. And you
Thank
did the
you.
same thing, dude. I want to highlight your
He did a lot this part.
armpit.
Oh
The
man,
armpit.
I told him, here, what are you doing? Oh, I'm doing an armpit. I'm like, an armpit at the convention? You're like, and you said something important. I'm like, I'm confident in my ability. I'm like, respect.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see what happens.
Yes.
And then you went over there and tell us how to go with that.
It was kind of hard putting the stencil on, but I got it like the 4th try. And then
At the convention?
at the convention.
No
Yeah.
shit.
But that's what I did. I prepared everything here because
yeah.
I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
But when I go over there, all I have to worry about is just putting it on. So then I put it on, and then we just got to tattooing. And then my boy tapped out, unfortunately, but it's fine. I don't blame him because it's the armpit, you know? And yeah, that was that. With just as far as the armpit one.
Well, I mean, there's more in between that because, see, that's the beauty of these podcasts. We can talk about the stuff that doesn't go right. Like, you know, the people that walk into the convention think everything's perfect, everything's set up. There's all the electricity we need. There's everything that's in the right place. There's enough room. You guys just highlighted 2 things that don't go right. You know what I mean? And you applied a stencil 4 times at a convention. I'm pretty sure by the 3rd time you were frustrated. Like, damn it.
I was just like, dang, I hope the next try, you know?
I put it on twice on Jared. I put it on once and I placed it slightly to the left and I was mad because the last thing I want to do is clean that shit.
Yeah.
And you know, if you're an artist, you know what we're talking about.
Damn,
cleaning that stencil. You know, it's nothing like having it at that one time. You just want to like, you know, just
especially at the convention because you just want
to get going, you know?
This is the pressure.
And so you did it 4 times, bro. That's a testament to your patience and saying, you know what, I'm not going to give my client this, you know, for lack of a better word, like less than 100% on it, right?
Yeah.
And respect. And even though he tapped out, it's fine. What I saw from my point of view is like people were looking at you working and they were coming up to you and giving you props.
Right.
A lot of artists.
That meant a lot because mainly the artists coming and like giving me like the respect.
Yes.
Then I was like, dang, like maybe this does look good, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I feel
it
like
is coming together good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was looking good. It was really looking good. But bro, an armpit swells up.
Maybe we can show.
Is so awkward to tattoo. The client has to like stay like this for a long time.
Yeah.
It's not only that, it's like a dip.
Here.
So where are you gonna put, your hand? Like, so as artists, we're like, I'm not gonna do an armpit at a convention. So the fact that you did that, it just shows that you want to challenge yourself.
Yeah.
And what do I write on the board, bro? Challenge yourself.
Yes.
Challenge yourself. If you feel like you're already getting this tattoo game kind of like, it's becoming kind of like consistently like unchallenged, that's because you're not trying harder to push yourselves. And I really believe as artists, you know, we make it look easy, but at the same time, sometimes we get into a routine, right? And we're like, we've done that rose. We've done that San Juda, you know.
Yeah.
We've done that tiger. We've done the lion. Tony did like 3 lions this week, bro.
Yeah,
you know?
I saw that.
And so we do that and it becomes like a just repetitive thing. But I think the challenge is being aware of that. Wait a minute. This is my 3rd rose in 2 weeks. How can I make it like different?
Mm-hmm. That's
You know
you
what I
told
mean?
me, remember?
Yeah.
The rose and the clock. And I have the same tattoo. Everyone get like rose here and the clock and the rose. And you told me, make it different.
Yeah, that was this week. That was this week. And we can show that. Let's show a picture of this one right here, Carlos. You have to give it to him to remember.
Yep.
So we got 3 things now. I'm just working on how we, being real here.
Show the tattoo convention, me, yours.
Yeah.
And
he told me, he's like, hey, I got these 2 items. It was a rose clock and what else?
And then I feel like what I'm doing, like everyone get that style. This is a style like I like it, but I feel like it's need to be more Chicano style. Like, and I said, what I do, I'm going home. I remember I told you, hey, I need to go home, be myself, like calm down, and then thinking what I put, and then I try to put a little bit more my flow, a little bit put windbreak, like you call that,
your style.
and put more gears in the top. Try to put more movement, like not too plain, like use that always like put like rose, clock, and rose. So try to put more like movements. The clock is going to, the gear is going out. It's a little 3D come to it. But is that the piece come out good. My client's super happy with that because I'm happy I did all this thing. But and my personally critic,
your own critique,
critique. I feel like need to practice a little bit more, and some points like I need, and then I push myself now to fix it.
You found some areas where you can work on.
Yes.
And guys, I can vouch for what he said. He's like, I like the tattoo, but I could have done it better. And we're always trying to, that's the struggle with us artists. We do one thing and we know we can do it better the next time. It's just because we see some flaws. It's nothing against that. We're not doing our best, but we're always trying to improve, right? And I want to highlight that you did that, bro. I really give you like a lot of respect that after you saw a tattoo that you could have worked better on a certain aspect. Was it the shading? I think you said you could do a little better.
Yes.
The next day I see you on fake skin over there, shading, creating blends, working. That just shows how much you really want it, bro. You know, you're a working artist. You don't have to practice on fake skin. You could just wait till the next client.
Exactly. But
instead you said, no. It's bugging me. I need to fix that right now, and I'm gonna get on it. And here he was, and respect, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
That's what I like.
It like irritates you, huh?
Yeah.
Like you're just like,
remember when I told you, say, hey, Romeo, you know what I mean? I did this, but I need to fix this, you know? And he understood me. He gave me a tips, like, like maybe you do this, that, and then, okay, I got the synthetic skin and try to getting the technique, and try to be better. And say like, okay, I need to fix more in this. And then I did in the synthetic skin, and now I'm make sure and I'm super sure doing the skin now. So now I can do it in the skin and try to do better, like getting that thing.
It's almost like you get excited. I don't know. But
yes.
Like I get excited for the next person to come. That way I can apply what I wanted to do the first time, I guess you can say,
Yeah, and going back on my 15 years of doing this, I can tell you guys I don't think you guys are realizing that is a point of growth in your career. Every time you get excited that you want to try something else, it's because you had an aha moment.
Yeah.
And you said, wait a minute, I was doing it this wrong, but I could have done it this way. And that's why you're doing that. And that is a growth on your career. So it's not always with every tattoo or every client you get. It's sometimes in that certain moment that I've had those moments. I can be there with you guys on those. Like you feel like I just need to do it. And sometimes I'll just grab paper and I'll just blend colors in with my color pencils because I like to do color. And I'll get inspired by an artist. And then I'll just grab the pencils. I'm like, oh, this is how I blend it. I can't wait to get it to a tattoo.
Dope.
So,
that's dope.
Yeah, bro. That's good. And that's what I like about this shop, having it open, all the artists here can just inspire each other by doing different work, right?
Yes.
I don't know. Do you guys like that?
Yeah, I think it's cool. No one here is like secretive with their stuff. We're all very open.
No, I'm glad you brought that up because I just saw yesterday and I screen recorded another way of making a filtered stencil. And it's just a small adjustment from the way we usually do it. And it's a lot clearer and there's less blacks in it. And all the blacks are now negative, so they don't fill up with some of that thermal printer.
Okay.
So, you hate when you have a bunch of black on it.
Yeah.
Especially because the filter makes it like that. Now this way, it's just outlines. And so I screen record it, and I was going to send it to you guys today on INKCON.
Damn, that's dope.
I mean, we all grow here, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we should do. And I'm glad that everybody here is willing to pitch in for the whole like,
And I like too, like everyone's hungry too. Everyone like want to kill in it.
Yeah. And we should be hungry, and we should be even more hungrier, because one thing I did notice at the convention, going back to it, is like you could tell where the A-player tattoo shops were. And you can tell which ones were just like just trying to get there. And you could see which ones had like that whole new next level mindset, I was impressed.
Oh.
I was impressed with like Manifest. Of course, Manifest had like the biggest amount of booths there, along with Skin Designs. And I think Solon was there too. Had a big one. But bro, they were on their shit.
Peace.
Very impressive. Shout out to Fernie Andrade and all the whole team over there. I don't know them personally. Hopefully we get them on a podcast one day. But I was very impressed. They were just like knocking out tats, you know, and they were about it.
Yeah.
In this convention, I made people like started to me too. And
say it again.
In this convention, I meet people like persons like coworkers like I meet before. I'm working with them before, and they are start
they
business
started along with
me.
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I saw them like my friends get the skateboard to like the
you saw some of them get
they
trophies?
and he started with
That's
me.
tight.
He do color and I feel good because I feel like, bro, this is my friend and I can be there too. Like the next time I will kill it. They're like, I'm hungry as fuck.
It's tight.
So like, let's talk about that. You said you got motivated. Obviously you got motivated too, right?
Yeah.
How do you guys attack your day in, day out now after a convention? Because this is a good topic to tell all the young artists out there that are watching us. Like, that's what conventions are for. They're to get all the like-minded people that have artist backgrounds that are doing tattoos, and we all meet in one location. And that's where we get more inspiration so that we can come back into our own shops and just do something different. What did you guys learn? Like, what do you guys apply?
For me, I wouldn't say I try to apply it like on a day-to-day life as much, because I just don't want to get overwhelmed and like stressed out about like, oh man, you know, I'm just kind of working on what I know that I would kill and just keep working on that craft. So when the time does come, I'll be super confident to like enter it.
Got it.
For the
for the convention.
Okay.
So you kind of stick to your own
sticking to what I'm like. Yeah, I guess what I'm doing already. You know, just keep being consistent. Okay. And then when that time comes, I know I'm gonna be like ready for it.
What about you?
Same thing. Just more confident in whatever I do.
Yeah, I will say this. Yeah, like seeing some of the pieces there, I'm like, wow, like I feel like, you know, we as a shop could win, you know, awards if we had put in our stuff, or like even eventually down the line when we do put in our stuff. I feel like, you know, we have some good work here.
No, definitely. Yeah. I think everybody here has the ability to win a category if they put their mind to it, you know? I think what's the difference is that sometimes we just, like, I'm not saying awards are the whole thing. It would be cool to have some, but if we don't win them, cool. But we're there to like represent Iconic as a shop, you know, and amongst other shops, right? So we should show our best, you know what I'm saying? And what I got from it is like, just be more risk taking. You know, I've been kind of like sticking to stuff that I know. And now I just got like inspired. I'm like, fuck it. Do 20, 30 colors, try them. Blow up the pieces, do bigger pieces, work on composition. Your composition lacks, I'm talking about myself. My composition lacks this. I saw a lot of amazing compositions. I'm like, why didn't I think of that?
Yes.
You know? And so that makes me more hungry in the art aspect. And then on the business aspect, I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, I got to take this conventions a little bit more serious when we represent. And I got to help the guys show their best and be their best and help provide a better environment for everybody so we can be there. There shouldn't be no reason why we should show up in those conventions, especially when they're in the backyard, you know?
Yeah.
Ontario. So that's cool, man. Like I said, that convention opened up our minds and definitely gave us like a new like fire, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about like what we can do as artists when we're you know, we said it before the cameras came on. We get to certain levels, right? We're used to starting getting into tattoo. We first get some money for some tattoos, and we're like, okay, this is cool. I got paid to get a tattoo. Mm-hmm. Then you charge a little bit more, and then wait a minute, I got excuse me, I made more this day. Sorry, I got a tongue twisted because I'm like thinking a lot of different things. But then we get plateaued, right? Do you guys feel like you guys hit a little plateau at times? Maybe you younger artists, have you guys experienced that yet?
What do you mean plateau?
A plateau, like you get stuck.
Like you get stuck, like you haven't like progressed as far as like your clientele. Maybe you want to, because we all should be like trying to get more premium clientele, right? I mean, premium as far as not just money, but premium as far as the experience. Like you would want a client to come to you and say, Brian, I love your work. Do whatever you want on me. Isn't that a dope goal as an artist? So how can we get to those levels? You know, where you're at right now. What do you guys think?
Like I think more like how you treat to your client, because you're working with somebody like is waiting for your work.
Yeah.
And then I have the experience like not too far ago, like not too much ago. Like is a client come to me and tell me about he did a job with he get a job with a nice artist, and the job is cool. It's dope, the work, and I saw that in the tattoo school. But he told me about, hey, I'm just come there, and he did whatever he do, and leave me like that. Like he don't like here, like he don't feel like he got nice environment, like
while he was getting the tattoo.
Yeah, and then because he working with me, I end up in the appointment, the date appointment, he working with me, and I show him, what about we put this and that, and he say, I never had that.
He never got that experience with the prior artist.
Exactly, and I say, oh, why not? You know, like I try to working with you because you're waiting for this moment, and then you're my client. I want to give you all your respect you need. You know, like I put some stuff because he feels good, and he'll come back again. He recommend to me to another person. So they come in and talking to me. I try to be cool with the client because this is, you know, like
it's your reputation.
Your reputation's there.
Yeah, that you hit it right on the.
Sorry, my English.
No, it's fine. It's good, bro. It's good, bro. You hit it right on the nail. Like, in order to get to the next level, you have to just continue providing consistently, how you mentioned, a client experience that is next level. And you could always improve better. You can never just say like, I'm there. This is the best experience I can give somebody. It could always be better because everybody is different. Yeah. And that shows with the client you got. You saw that the tattoo was great, but the experience wasn't. So you give him a great tattoo and a great experience, and now he came back. We came back like a couple times, right?
Yes, a couple times.
So that's another way to raise up like out of your struggle and how to be a better, get a better level than where you're at now. You know what I'm saying? What about you, dog?
The same, because you know you emphasize about us treating our clients like good, which is, it does go a long way. And then also it's just a mixture of just having everything and just trying to work on your craft of, like, you know, Brian is over here practicing, you know, shading and stuff, or, you know, back to the drawing board, and just drawing and painting and stuff. And then you have all that other stuff, and then you put it into your client the day of, and I feel like that's just a, you know, formula of growing.
Let me ask you guys a question. Do you know, I always preach it, right? I always preach it. I don't know why I say preach, but I always emphasize it a lot with you guys, like the client experience. Do you guys feel pressure from that, from me at saying it a lot?
No, I don't feel pressure. I feel like, remember me, like,
it's a reminder.
Like, okay, you never forgot, like, clients be, you know, like,
good,
comfortable here.
That's cool, man. Because I don't want to be like that, you know.
And it help us, because you can start conversation with a new person. Maybe the person can be your friendly later, and then you can,
like a friend relationship.
Yes. And then this it's cool. I like it.
I think we just underestimate.
Yeah,
a friend.
Yeah.
Anyways,
what about you?
Well, how do I get to? Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you asked that question.
Yeah, you talk about us.
Sorry, Meg. I heard you wanted to say something, but keep those for when we interview you. You have a lot to say, Megan's. But no, I think we have to. We underestimate the power of interaction with a person. You know, I don't think we know how special it is. I think we kind of do, but I don't think we fully understand it until you have tattooed for more than like 5 years to 10 years. Right now, you guys are in the early stage, and that's what I love seeing. You know, I love seeing that you guys are just in the beginning stages. I would love to be in your positions in this shop right now. I would love it, bro. You know, because I know that you guys are going to flourish into something so big with your talents, your ganas, your want. And not only that, you guys respect that I say this to you guys and you guys take it in. And not only you two, you know, you guys are the podcast, but the rest of the team and the new person we're going to get. That's all I ask. Just, you know, take into consideration what I've learned in the past. And you guys are going to be so big. And you guys are going to say one day, you know, I worked at INKCON, you know. And they were here, you know, and
that's crazy. Like I always hear stories when we interview like big time artists, and they're like, "Yeah, we started off at blah 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 blah," you know.
Yeah.
And I always think back to like, damn, that's how INKCONic's gonna be, you know, like
it will be like that. It will. Yeah, you're right. Like we hear a lot. Oh, I started at Inkslingers. Inkslingers is like 30 years in the game. We're only like 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the other one? Under the Gun, bro. Everybody starts from those spots, and that's dope. You know, they're tattooing and they've been in business for a long time. I don't know none of those artists personally. I wish I did, but they've been in business for a long time. They're doing something right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to be spoken of here. Oh, you know, I spent 321, started here.
Yeah,
you know, now she's like in Switzerland killing it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the goal of this. And so I think for me, it's just like, how can I help everybody get to that next level? And how can I do it as well, you know? And one of the things just recently, I got a client coming in on Wednesday and she wants full color. And I said, you know what? Just sketch that. She's been wanting to see the sketch, freehand it and take your time drawing it so you have a good map. I have the ability to do it, but the iPad makes it easy for us that we just put images together and here you go. And so I said, you know what? I'm gonna practice what I preach. If I want to get clients to that next level, I'm going to give them a next level experience. You know?
Yeah.
I'm going to communicate with her. I'm going to send her images. I'm going to design it to the best ability that I can. I'm going to give her a one-of-a-kind piece that I was looking on Pinterest and looking on Google and I couldn't find it. And I said, I'm going to make my own piece. In Midjourney, I didn't try Midjourney. I should have, but it would have put me like crazy designs,
thing,
right?
Yeah.
So that's one aspect that I can give, you know? And if it's fine if you can't do everything, but just know your strengths and double up on them, you know? One thing that I brought up with my son on the podcast last time, and I really want to highlight it with you guys. I want you guys to think about this. Like, always think, how can I get a $5,000 client? You know, $5,000 a day is pretty a crazy amount for us as artists, right? Yes. Do you know anybody that charges $5,000 a day? Do you?
I might. Yeah.
You might? Oh,
yeah.
Damn,
like one person.
And that's kind of like rare, right? Mm-hmm. It's rare in the tattoo game that we know.
I know four.
You know 4, okay. I don't know anybody. I heard of people, you know? But man, if you would get that in a day, how would you approach that client? How would you approach them, you know? Would you change the way you tattoo? And if you did, apply that to the $500 tattoo. Apply that to the $150 tattoo. Or our minimum is now $200. So, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get how you would understand that package how you would, and just move it to your clients. That means you're going to go above and beyond. You're going to just take your time on that tattoo. You're going to give them a great experience. You're going to treat them to lunch if you want. You're going to over communicate. You're going to just give them a experience that you're just going to be like, bro, I gave everything to you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you reach those. I think that. And that's what I'm trying to do, you know?
So yeah. Sometimes like reminding yourself that like, damn, like this is a tattoo, you know, because we deal with it every day. It's almost just like regular, you know? It's almost just like,
I like that.
It's just another tattoo. But instead of thinking like it's just another day, it's more like, damn, this is another tattoo that I'm going to put on someone for, you know, forever.
And for that person, it's their only tattoo.
Each tattoo you feel like is your first tattoo.
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel all the time. When I do another tattoo, I feel like, oh my God, a new challenge for me.
One of the situations that I heard is like, when we do like a line and a clock, they're out there everywhere when we can search, right? But to that one person, that's their line and that's their clock. Who cares if you've done it 10 times?
Yeah.
It's for them. So we're doing a dishonor to that client if we think about it like, oh, I got to do another one. That's why I say challenge yourself. If you already did it one way and the line in the back, have you added a transparency? Have you added more flow? Did you add more contrast? Did you do some stylistic signature of yours?
Right.
That's what I mean, challenge yourself. I'm not saying like make it something you're not used to. I'm just saying what can you bring to the table and challenge yourself. And I always write it in the back, challenge yourself, because I'm thinking about that right now. I need to challenge myself. And you guys seen it from me.
Yes.
I'll go from like black and gray to full color to like
opaque.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And some people can argue, well, man, stick to one thing and be really good at it. But then I like to challenge myself. And that's the way I challenge myself.
Which one is your...
Other people can challenge themselves by just being better at that one niche. I'll get bored if I just stay there. And sometimes I'm just like, I need that drastic change. And in short, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Because sometimes I feel like I'm stuck and I around circles, and I need to, I did it. I need to fix this. And I did it. You know?
And that's what I love about this industry. Your day to day is like life lessons to each of us.
Yeah.
You get me? It's not always like we're not in a factory where we're doing the same thing. Each client that comes in teaches us how to be better, teaches us how to work better, our relationship with them, right? We both attest to this, right?
Yes.
And we just got to be more self-aware and reflect. How often do we reflect on our week?
Yeah, that's true. We don't. I don't at least.
Yeah. We're just like, we're reflecting on we're not reflecting, we're thinking about the future week.
Yeah, because we already know what we have lined up. And
But how often do you sit back on the end of the week, whichever the day is for you guys, and say, okay, I could have been better in this tattoo at that one. Okay, that conversation was really great with that person and it flowed. How can I manifest that into my next client?
That's true. It could also be even going deeper to our conversation that we had about the other day, right? It could even be about like, dang, how can I work on with that client, or how can I work on my attitude when I'm here as as an artist? Sometimes it's everything.
Bro, that's where I was going at.
Right.
There's never a week that nothing really that you can't learn. If you didn't learn that, if you can't find something that you didn't learn, then you're not really trying hard to be better.
Yes. Each week is a stress.
Every week. There's always something, whether it's with artist to artist interaction, client to artist interaction, client to, vendor, client to like artist to client's friend, or it's just, there's always interactions where we can be better at, right? And it shouldn't be stressful. You should want to be better. I want to be better. And I always apologize. I'm the first to apologize if I'm rude to you guys, or if I speak wrong, a little bit more strong. Sometimes I speak with passion and then I come off rude, and I'm trying to be better at it. And I reflect a lot. And so that's where I want to grow as an artist,
Yes.
Yeah. Because I'm inspired by you guys. Like I said, I go back, everybody here, man, if I'm not inspired by you, you shouldn't be working here, because I'm looking to get artists that I could be like, they're part of our team.
Right, we're all growing.
We're all growing. I want to see Brian be fucking badass. Romeo, do that. Johnny, our female artists, I want them to grow and I want that as far as us, you know what I'm saying? Because we all grow like that.
And I want to highlight something like you said. Remember when we went to the pre-party, and then you say, no matter what, we're working, like doing whatever. So no matter what, we're going to meet in someday. We're going to meet and share all the things you can learning with
with the people there.
With the people there.
Yeah.
Remember? we meet friends like I know. And
Yeah.
you say, see, so all the time you meet all the people here.
You come around, you'll meet everybody, right? They will come around, and eventually, it's a small industry. You know what I'm saying? And I saw you, you know, meet some past relationships there, and you guys talked. That was pretty cool. I saw some cats that I've been meaning to say hi to, and you know, the industry's small, you know, and it's big, but it's small, and who knows who, right?
Yeah,
you guys saw that at the
you could tell.
convention, and in order to be part of an industry, you have to give first, I think. And by us being there, we're giving, you know, and saying hi to people. And you're gonna get some people that will want to know you, and some people that don't really care. It just goes with it, right? Not everybody's gonna be open hands, you know. But I was proud to have all you guys there. Like remember I was telling you I try to live in the moment. I wasn't living in the moment when I was stressed out about the tattoo. But then I had that shot.
And it's fun. It's just...
And then I just reflected back and I'm like, let me live in the moment for a little bit. And I saw every artist, 6 of us, working.
Everyone enjoy.
And I was
we're
just
all having
like,
fun too.
And
like,
we're all having fun, right? And I'm like, this is what I wanted, you know? When we did Golden State, it was just me and Josh tattooing. And Johnny was helping us at the time. And that's when Tony met us, you know? But it was just us 2. And I said, one day, I'm going to have 3 booths. Now I want to have fucking 6 booths. Now I want to fucking have a whole line, dude. Yes. Even if it's empty, I'm like, no, bro, that's all iconic, bro.
Because
you know what I mean? That's how inspired it is.
People
to be
know us now. Like a lot of people, like
they're
interesting.
They're definitely getting to know us. Yeah. You know, and it feels cool that not a lot of people came to us, but some people came to, man, I saw your podcast. I like what you're saying.
Yeah,
that's why we're here. You know what I'm saying? And we're just being us. We're just being artists that are people.
So as for you, a question for you, as a business owner, did you get any different type of motivation than, I guess, as an artist, differently than what you'd get as an artist? You know what I mean? Being at the convention?
I was, so I had a real good conversation with Mario Inks. He works at Skin Designs, and how he perceives things now was like inspiring to me. It was on Friday. I had it all the time. So me and him talked, and just his level of business insight just woke me up, you know? And I got that part from him. But most of the time I was thinking as an artist. I wasn't thinking as a business owner of the shop. Like I never looked at the shop logo, the banner that we had. Like I never thought we'd have a 20-foot banner that says iconic on it. That shit was crazy. Yeah, it's just I never really appreciated it as a business. I was an artist. I'm like, I belong with those guys there. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
And we grow together.
Yeah.
And we grow together.
No, real facts. I never really thought like, this is my thing and those guys work for me. I was like, this is us. And it felt like us. And that was cool, you know? But I did get inspired like that. But more about all, I got more inspired as an artist. The business side, I kind of understood, you know, there's levels. There's levels. And you can't jump levels without paying your dues. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, so it's almost like you have to pay your dues in business as well. Because you already got the artist part, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah,
exactly.
Cool. Yeah.
And in the business side, you have to pay your dues. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to pay them. We're going to pay them with everybody here. You know what I'm saying? And we're all going to put in our work. And that's what I want. I want just everybody to have that fire, man, again. And I'm going to try to do my best to hopefully not bug you guys, but push you guys, you know? And push me back too. Like, you know, I want you guys to like send that information back to me because sometimes I need it, you know? Oh, yeah. One of the questions that was asked by my apprentice through the social media is, what is the question, Meg? Oh, man. See? Delay. I'm looking for an apprentice, female artist preferably. Can work, 5 days a week.
7
days a week.
Yeah.
What was the question?
Okay, so the question was, why do you admire?
So the question is why, maybe we're going to say it here so we can be better because the mics. Why do we admire the people that we admire in the tattoo industry, I'm assuming?
I would.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
So did you guys see an artist that you were inspired by? Or did you see an artist you wanted to see? I think I know your answer.
Yeah.
Let's go with you.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Biru showed up.
Abiru,
yeah.
Abiru. You want to tell people who Abiru is? Maybe they don't know.
He's
like, what do you like about him?
he focuses on Chicano style art, and his work consists of a lot of 3-round liner work mixed with mags. And what was the question again?
Kind of like Brian.
Okay, why do I admire him? Just because that's what introduced me into tattooing, Chicano style.
Mm-hmm.
So to see an artist just killing it
At that high level,
and I kind of want my work to someone get to that level,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why I admire his work. So it was cool seeing him.
And you got to see like a semi-healed one.
Yeah,
huh?
and I got to see it semi-healed.
Like 2 weeks old.
And we asked questions and the whole
That's the
whole nine.
And
It's
to
like,
top it off, he was super cool.
he was super humble, like just saying thanks. And even Megan, shout out to you, because you're like, do you want to see what he's doing? And I was like, oh shit, So it was really cool of you though, because he got to see it and stuff.
What if he would have been like not humble?
You know what? That would have sucked.
Would that suck?
Yeah, that would suck. I mean, I still respect his art and stuff,
Yeah.
but I'd have like a little bitter taste in my mouth.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's something we can learn. Because
Depends the feeling he has, the emotion he has that day. Maybe he's not a good day too.
I mean, yeah, we're all
and
humans too, but it would have sucked. Yeah.
Yeah. That would suck, huh?
Yeah.
But I'm glad it was a good experience for you because,
It's like
and that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to like highlight is like one day younger kids that tattoo are going to come up to you and, oh, what's up, Romeo?
Mhm.
And you're going to remember the time that you met Abiru and he was super humble to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're not going to be like, oh, like you're going to be a dick or anything like that, but we should always be like ready to say what's up to somebody, when somebody like wants to meet us,
Especially in an environment where people are like, we're all
Wanting to
there
go.
to like, meet each other and stuff. Yeah.
Papi,
papi,
your turn, tu turno.
Vi a mucha gente.
¿Mucho?
Sí, mucho. Saludé ahí a todos. I say hi to everyone. Alan. And then I'm talking to Alan Garcia, something from my friend's work. I don't remember what was the shop. But
From Miami?
from Irvine.
Irvine. Okay.
He told me, hey, you want to work at...
You talking about 80
around-
tattoos?
Yeah, you want to work around the beach? He said, no, bro, I'm sorry, I'm working out.
Yeah, they were recruiting him already over there,
and
man.
Then they said, no, bro.
Who?
And it's Alan, it's called Alan.
Alan Tattoo. Alan Tattoo.
He's
He's
from-
badass.
Yeah.
He does a lot of like morphs, huh?
He's owner of the shop over there.
Oh, that's
Somewhere
dope.
by the beach. They are.
And then
you
he's
wanna
like, you
work
wanna
up?
work-
Like, come here, you gotta recruit in front of me? Come on, dog.
So
I'm
you
gonna go
wanna
get your people. Nah, I'm just kidding.
No, but I saw him works. Dope.
Amazing.
I like.
And we met him at the pre-party too.
We met him there. Oh, shit!
Party foul.
Party foul. Megan.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Okay, I mean him.
That's how excited he was.
And
He
then,
knocked it over.
and he told me, hey, you wanna work with me like this? I said, yeah, but I'm working now. Like I'm cool. Like I'm glad to meet you. And he's so dope. And
That's cool.
I like the.
This is
moment
Megan,
there.
by the way, guys. She will be on a podcast shortly.
Sorry, Megan.
Very soon.
Thank you. And yeah, so I meet them. I like how I treat him and how he treat me. That's dope.
That's cool, man. Yeah, he's definitely badass. I've seen his work, and I was like, well, this is some cool morphs. He'll put like a chick's face, and then she'll put like an Aztec print over her,
Oh, that's cool.
morphing it.
Yeah, that's
like in really detail. And sometimes you think, oh, this certain artist looks this way. He did not look the way I thought he would look.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
happened to me too when I was there.
Yeah. And so I was like, oh, what's up, man? And I'm like, are you an artist? He goes, yeah, I own a shop. And I forgot the name of it. But he's like, I'm 80 tattoos. I'm like, oh, let's, Alan Tattoo, sorry.
Yeah, we are there, right?
Yeah, and we started following each other. I'm like,
Oh, okay. I do know who
Holy
you're talking
shit.
about. Yeah, he's
This
dope.
is your work?
Yeah, he's tight.
Like,
Bro. Korean? Is it Korean?
Like,
Is it Korean?
yes,
Asian?
Like
I
Asian.
apologize,
It's Asian.
bro.
Yeah,
Asian.
it's Asian. Yeah.
But
Sorry.
I thought it was like a Chicano was busting out those, dude. But respect, man. Like, hey, you do amazing work, brother.
He won something too there.
Did he?
He won, yeah. I think his back piece, his show. Or
I'm still curious to like what Brian's answer would be to the question. I feel like I might know what it is.
Which question is it?
It's what was it, Meg? Who do you look up to, or who do you
get inspired from?
Who do you admire?
Or who do you admire?
Háblame español.
¿Quién es un artista que yo te lo pregunté a ti antes?
Sí.
¿Quién es un artista que tú admiras?
Oh, okay.
Su trabajo.
Fuera de out the convention.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah, anywhere in the tattoo industry.
Okay. Yo admiro muchos artistas.
Pero te dije una vez uno. Yo sé quién es.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Camilo.
Yeah.
I already do.
Papi number
That's
2.
cool, bro.
Papi number
Cool.
2. Camilo. Why Camilo is my favorite one or my because he showed me a lot. He showed me besides like he artist beside his life. He showed me how's life too. He showed he do a lot in my life, dude. Like
Yeah.
and that's why I like his world till when I'm kid. And he meet people to me. I don't know how in English.
He introduced you to a lot of people.
A lot of people.
He gave you he opened the door to the tattoo industry to you?
Yes.
Is he the one who taught you how to tattoo?
Yeah, he opened the door to the tattoo business and the art of my life.
Yeah, Camilo Tattoo is your cousin?
My cousin.
Older
yeah.
cousin? Yeah.
Yeah.
And he came here and did a guest spot, did an amazing piece. We'll show his profile right here, guys. Shout out to Camilo. But that's who inspired him. And he's the one that introduced you to the tattoo industry, huh? And to this day, kind of like mentors,
Yes. I'm asking he always like how I do that, and he always answer me. Like he always stay there. But what I pick him my favorite because his art is like always I see like Robert Hernandez too.
Robert Hernandez.
And then I like him how now he's only freehands and then do his style. But I love the black and gray Camilo did. Like that realism he did is amazing. I like him.
It is.
I like.
Was there one at the convention that you got to meet that you were looked up to that you're like, oh, nice to meet you?
Who now?
¿Había alguien en la convention que querías conocer, que nunca conociste?
En esta convención.
¿Que admiraste?
Como es industria aquí de California y todo eso, yo fue gente que recién estoy conociendo. No conocí muchos artistas de esta convención, pero sí vi muchos que me llamaron la atención.
He's like, I only like international artists, not local.
No, pues porque vi muchos artistas aquí. So I saw a lot of artists like put me more motivated. Like I said, wow, here is a lot of art, like level here, a lot of level here in California.
Do you guys think it was definitely a black and gray show more than color?
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, for sure.
Because it's local. I mean, this is what Southern California is. Ontario,
Chicano.
IE. Shout out to the Inland Empire. That's where we're at. It's a lot of black and gray. I mean, like 85-90% of the work that comes into Iconic is black and gray, right? So it's only obvious that we're going to see a lot of that.
Sure.
Yeah, we saw some color. It was rare anybody doing the color there. Yeah. Yo, I saw the convendors and they weren't selling color for shit, dog. They're like, damn, wrong convention.
What about you, bro? What do you
meet the artist
and you
like it?
There was one artist that I always wanted to meet. I'm not gonna mention the name, but he just gave me like not humble vibes, like kind of like,
Yeah.
But aside from that, I was just like, whatever. It is what it is. Could have been an off day, whatever. People that I saw Carlos Torres. I didn't go shake his hand. I forgot I was running to the restroom or something. I'm like,
yeah,
that's one of my favorite artists.
Dude,
but I saw a client of his, the dude that had the back piece.
Oh, okay.
Did you see that?
I didn't get to see in person.
Bro, I went there. I'm like, he had a whole back piece from Carlos Torres. Amazing. Really inspired me. I'm like, it doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
The tattoo, we'll put it right here for Carlos. We have a lot to put up today, Carlos, but because I have a picture of it. Composition was there. I was like, fuck, I need to learn more composition. Contrast, I need to learn more contrast. Imagery, putting together, some symmetry. It had it all. It had depth. It had lighting. It had that Gothic arch. It had everything, bro. And I asked him how many sessions. He's like, we're going on like 15, 16 sessions. I was like, so there's clients that can do that?
Yes.
I'm like, ding. I need those clients that can. Well, I have a couple, right? That come like, but
collectors.
To get like back pieces, I don't have any back pieces to show like that, and I want to push myself, you know. And I'm like, wow, that's who I got inspired by.
That's dope.
Yeah, of course, Alan was there. Alan Padilla.
I was there too,
and I saw some of his. Did you see his work?
Did you see his sleeve? The sleeve,
bro.
Yeah,
amazing.
I saw that too.
I don't know if I have a picture of it, so I don't know if I'll put it up.
I saw that too. Alan Padilla is killing it there.
Yeah, he detail, man, and it's not like a high contrast work. It's like
there's tones.
It's just tones, and it's there where it doesn't need to like pop from far because you can't see it from far.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying.
The contrast he has is good. I like.
Yeah, but it's one of those like it's not the high contrast kind. Like you have to come in and appreciate the art up close.
Definitely.
You see the George bullets house?
Yeah,
that is dope.
Yeah, right there on his arm. Yeah, but I'm talking about that one. It was just so much detail that from far it just looks, it doesn't pop like a high contrast one. But that's another topic, right? Will you guys do INKCON 2024?
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
What would you do better, or what would you do different, or what would you
differently? I would put out stuff that I would like to do.
Okay.
Like designs that I actually would like to do, and on easier places.
Duh.
Yes. Yes.
All right, show off. What about you?
Me?
What about you?
Oh, me.
What would you do different, or?
I feel like the next convention we more preparing everything day before, and presenting the convention and starting when the convention started. Like when it's 11, I'm started.
Yeah.
No,
sure,
like
start early.
Waiting, right on there, not waiting, and all that. Just come ready
and just put my headphones. I'm sorry, but put my headphones.
So we need to have our next apprentice carry a printer with them. That's because the Wi-Fi sucked right there. You know,
maybe.
Yeah, but it was real wide.
I feel like we need to meeting day before with all your clients and then figure out everything and just like
that's what I did here. It worked for me.
Did it?
Yeah, I had them come here first, and then we scheduled like just the whole thing that you would normally do. And
I think that's a little like the advice that I got, the hack. Just outline it before, let it heal.
It avoids all that.
Bro, I saw a tattoo.
Simple.
I saw one artist there, and he started a tattoo a day before. He half tattoo already did it, so he going and do the other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So it's cool,
I mean, it all depends. But as far as like, how about in your personal like, so artistically we would be more prepared, right?
Yes.
What about like, with your
have prints out and stuff like that?
Yeah, your brand. What would you guys do?
Shirts, merch, the whole shebang. Yeah, prints of just drawings.
Yeah, I think more prints. I think put more prints at the table.
Yeah.
In the picture there. Put prints each prints for each artist because people want to see more of that,
something to look
at.
Exactly.
The portfolio.
That's the thing. Like
I thought that just by us opening it up and then coming up to see the tattoo, that would be sufficient. But I did see that some clients were like looking at like what's your top 5 or something. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to have 1,000 of them.
That's why
but at least top 3 in your own section.
And that worked a lot in Philly.
Did it?
A lot of people would come up it's like a good icebreaker. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's why we do this. We did this because we're learning. And
so should we have Meg dress like an anime character and just yo? She did bring some flavor to the
yeah.
So
sure.
Thank you, Meg.
Yeah.
Sorry you couldn't be on this one. We'll have plenty to talk to on your podcast. But yeah, definitely she brought a lot of flavor to it. And for other than that, it was a dope convention, dope experience. Dude, we're like halfway through the year.
Scary.
2023, bro.
Don't remind me.
Is it scary? What do you mean it's scary?
It's just, that's how fast time flies, you know?
Can you imagine me that I just close my eyes and I'm like, 15 years doing this shit.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So appreciate living the now, man, because like, look, you close your eyes and you open them up, it's 6 months already from this year. Gone like that.
And time is fast now.
Sometimes we have to sit back while we're tattooing and we're like,
appreciate it.
Appreciate it. You know what I mean? Because, you know, the next day you can be in a car accident and lose your right arm. Well, in your case, you'd be okay with that because you're lefty. But if you lose your arm and you can't tattoo anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
We have to think like that sometimes, guys. You know?
Yeah. Appreciate everything every day.
No, dude, I had a realization. My wife, all right. I came really inspired from the convention. There was a guy went there. Shout out to Dean. And he wanted to meet me because he's been following me. And he's like, I want to get work from you. And I'm like, man, he wanted to get work there at the convention. I said, I already have a client. And he's like, how does this convention work? And I'm like, well, you never been to one? He goes, no. I'm like, well, these are all booths. Everybody go check out their work, ask them if they have availability. And if you like some of their work, they can tattoo you on the spot. So you have to get in line. They saw the line for the awards. I'm like, no, that's for the awards. Just go to any booth and just ask them. I guess his dad wanted to get a touch up on something. So he found somebody, right? And he wanted to get work from me, but I was busy. But we met up. I was coming out of the restroom. He was coming this way. But, you know, I just let him know how it works.
Yeah.
Yes.
He comes to the booth, chills there for a little bit. And he's like, man, I want to do some tattoos with you. When can we set it up? I'm like, shoot me a DM, dude. I'll take care of you. Well, I had a 2-dayer right after the convention and that week. It was this last week, right? I had a 2-dayer coming up. I was pumped up about it. My client canceled for whatever reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I was inspired. If I wasn't inspired, I'd be like, 2 days off with my family. Let's go. Well, I started booking people and I said, wait a minute, Dean wanted to get in. So I got him in. I was doing a San Judas. He changed it up on me. I'm like, hell yeah, San Judas is my shit. I'm going to try different. I started doing 3-round liner work. You know?
What was this?
This was on Tuesday.
That was my day off.
Bro, I was having fun. I was just like trying different shit, right?
You did it?
No, I didn't finish it.
Okay.
Because that's when Shirley calls me. She's like, Shirley's going through her concussion symptoms.
Okay.
And so calls me, she's like, I don't feel good. I'm going to go to emergency. So I told him, hey, I got to go. He's like, yeah, I needed to go too. So let's just handle it another day. So I just like bloodlined it. But the point of this is that I was so inspired that I was trying different things and then life happens. You know, you come with this high inspiration, motivation to do something. Life hits you. I'm in a emergency room with Shirley and I'm seeing a bunch of people. That doesn't matter anymore. All the wants, the awards, the accolades, the people that know you, it doesn't matter. You're in a fucking emergency room, you know? And all you care about is health. So that gave me the high and the low just in one day. And it makes you like appreciate what we have now, dude.
It's true.
So sometimes we have to like step back and be grateful where we're at because life can hit us. One of your family members, you know, one of our colleagues, one of our teammates. So just something to think about, guys. You know, we are people. This is the process, right?
This is the process. Yeah, you went through too many things.
Yeah, man. So hell yeah, I'm glad we're like all. Let's kill it, bro. Let's take the next 6 months and push it and be the best we can be and just challenge ourselves. That's all I ask. If you know you could do a rose a certain way, challenge yourself and do something different.
Yes.
Just test it. See what happens. You know what I'm saying? Be open with your clients. Say, hey, I really want to do it this way. You know, what if we add gray tones to this? What if we have opaques? Or I don't know. What if we do I challenge myself a 3-round liner. I don't do it much.
Yeah.
That shit was hard.
No.
It's really hard to do. And it takes a long time. I spent 4 hours just on fucking from the San Judas, from the arm down, and I did a little money stack. But I was having fun. And then I added a little mag work over it. And I was like enjoying it. Something different. So
yeah, because you see like you fill it out everything with the mag.
And I was like, ooh.
Okay,
you know?
I did it.
So I guess maybe that's the main topic of the challenge yourself, guys. If you want to get to from one level to the other, whatever level you're at. Challenge yourself. Always ask, can I do this differently? And see what happens, right?
Yes, and I mean, personally, I went through a lot too, and mix it to my work to like put me away a little bit. To I was supposed to be on focus, but something happens on the life too.
Yeah,
you know, because always we have problems. Nobody not have problems.
Yeah, you went through that too.
Everyone have problems, and I getting stressed a lot. I getting so stressing, like I can't even focus. But you know what? You're right. So I appreciate everything. Everything so okay. Let me organize my ideas.
Your ideas, yeah.
Okay.
Take your time, Bobby.
I'm okay going with this way, but some reason something happens put me away. But I'm appreciate everything like I have now because people see your progress. People, I have a message where people told me, "Hey, you're doing good. You're doing good." But in the time, I'm not feel I'm doing
You
good.
don't feel like you're
I
doing
feel
good.
like I'm stressed.
Yeah.
But I don't get all the negative shit. I get all the positive things to my people tell me I'm doing good. So I appreciate all these things and I'm keep going, doing right. So my stress things I put away all the time.
And you know what's a good lesson that we can learn from that is that maybe sometimes when you're stressed out and you're hearing positive things from another person, that kept you straight. When you're doing good, give good back to somebody because you never know. They could be in that situation you were.
Yeah.
You know?
And I want to tell everyone, like, when you feel like that, just motivate yourself. Like, just telling it's nothing to stop you. It's next is nothing. You already did a lot to stop now. You know, like, just keep doing.
Keep doing it.
If you're scary to doing what you're scary to. You know?
Brian's English is just getting really, really good now. Like I was gonna cry right now, bro. Hey, Bobby.
I try.
Any last thoughts?
Last thoughts? No, not really. No.
Again, this podcast is to help everybody that's on the come up. And if you're already a veteran and you're learning from us, you know, that's cool because we learn from you guys, you know?
Yeah.
And we're just people. We're just people that love art and we're blessed. Let me say it again real slowly. We're blessed that we get paid to draw on you guys.
Yes.
Think about that, guys.
Yes. We're glad.
Who has that opportunity to do something that they love and get paid very, very well?
Yes.
You know? Well, thank you guys. Thanks everybody for trusting Iconic Tattoo Studio. Don't forget to follow us on Spotify, Apple Music, right? And on our YouTube channel. Well, this is the YouTube channel, sorry. TikTok. You see it all here by the man, Anchor Minds. Shout out to Anchor Minds today. Did we do a good podcast today, bro? Thumbs up, he said.
Jeez.
Usually he says like, y'all weirdos. Don't forget, guys, share this. If you guys heard a topic that hit home or you want to share it to somebody, just do us a favor and just share it to them. It would really mean a lot to us, you know. That's why we're doing this podcast, to share the information. The IQ Project is to share our knowledge, you know, and we're willing to gain knowledge as well. Give us some comments below. We'll get those comments and we'll read them and then same on the next podcast. So thank you very much and we'll see you guys on the next side.
Peace.